What's going on, friends? SeanPierceJohnson here. Welcome back to Stompbox Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and healthy during these very strange times. And hopefully today we'll be able to distract you a little bit from what's going on in the world outside with one of my absolute new favorite overdrive pedals, which again comes to us from Tom Cram and Spiral Electric Effects. It is the Red Spiral, a new overdrive that he has built in collaboration with Shoe Pedals that takes the DOD Looking Glass overdrive that they had collaborated on previously and takes it into new territories, both slightly regressive and progressive. Kind of weird to use those terms in effects pedals, but when we really start to break things down, I think you'll catch my meaning. So now let's go ahead, throw the pedal up on the screen, take a look at the controls, talk a little bit about how this is based on the Looking Glass and some of the things that they've done to that platform to make it just a little bit more special. 5 knobs and 1 3-way toggle switch are on the Red Spiral overdrive that basically allow you to get any kind of flavor of overdrive that you can possibly imagine out of it. We have the 2 red sparkle chicken head knobs on the side for gain and output, which, you know, should be pretty self-explanatory. And then what they are calling the tone pyramid with these cool white knobs in the center. We have low, high, and peak. Low and high, obviously your bass and your treble frequencies, but peak is a very cool, subtle mid-range control that basically will allow you to dictate what the mid-range presence of the overdrive sound is going to be, which comes in really handy when you're trying to use it with, say, humbuckers at one instance, and then maybe you're picking up your, your Telecaster, and you need a different kind of sound. You can use that peak control to suit the overdrive to the guitar and amp combination, which I think is pretty cool. Now, I said earlier that this was based on the DOD Looking Glass, and it is. But what have they done to do that regressive and progressive thing? Well, it's that 3-way toggle switch that we have right here next to the high control. When it's in position 2, this is essentially what sounds to me the closest to the Looking Glass. It's that kind of medium gain overdrive that just sounds really good either in front of a clean amp or boosting an already crunchy amplifier. But they've added 2 other levels of gain onto it to either take away gain and add more gain. Regressive, progressive, you kind of see my connection there. In position 3, that's your lowest amount of gain. So that would probably be really good as an always on pedal kind of thing. And then position 1, the highest amount of gain that you can get out of this thing. More so getting to like classic high gain sounds, not particularly like, you're not gonna be playing gent with this thing into a clean amplifier. Not gonna be playing modern metal. You're gonna be playing something a bit more akin to like Black Sabbath. We're gonna start by simply taking a listen to how much gain is in each level. I'm gonna pick a couple different positions and then we're gonna swap through the 3 different positions on the gain switch. I think you'll find that even if we just leave it in one position, simply using that toggle switch, there's a lot of variation. So let's get down to it. what more can you say about it? There's so much gain on tap. It doesn't veer too much into that like super saturated distortion. Everything just kind of works. It's a nice clean level of gain that's not gonna oversaturate your guitar tone too much and can really be at home in front of clean amps and in front of crunchy sounds. So that unlocks the mystery of the gain selections, but what about the tone pyramid? The rather funnily named tone pyramid. I don't know, it makes me laugh. Let's take a little bit deeper exploration into the 3 tone controls, especially that peak control. So let's take a listen to this peak control. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it in 12 o'clock, sweep it counterclockwise, and then sweep it clockwise. And hopefully that'll help illustrate to you just how powerful this peak control can be. Now, it isn't like this super peaky mid-range thing. It's not like you're hearing this honky kind of sound going on in the sound. Instead, you get this sort of subtle emphasis in a certain frequency range. And mid-range is the most powerful frequency for the guitar that just shifts ever so slightly to find that sweet spot so that the mids and the guitar really sing. But this is just humbuckers. What if you were to say, I don't know, unplug your Les Paul and pick up your Jennings Navigator? Good question, you guys. And the only way to wrap things up is to show you guys some of my favorite sounds that I've been able to come up with the Red Spiral Overdrive, both into a clean amp and into a dirty amp with a couple different guitars. So here they are. And there you have it, my friends. That is the Red Spiral Overdrive from Spiral Electric Effects and Shoe Pedals. Man, 2020 has been the year of brand new overdrives. Overdrives that I've never gotten to play before. And Spiral really seems to be leading that charge. The yellow Spiral was a really great sounding, gritty but yet clean overdrive pedal, based on a classic but with a little twist to make it considerably Spiral Electric. And the red feels very much in that same modus operandi, if you will. Taking something that has come before, but adding a little bit of a twist to make it completely brand new and something really special. It's also just really special to experience the full package of Spiral Electric Effects, from the pedal inside the wooden box with the wood burning on it, the clear plastic cover, and of course, the whiskey-soaked oak chips. It's something that shows that a lot of work goes into the pedals that Tom creates, but a lot of love goes into them too. So if you haven't really checked out Spiral Electric Effects yet for yourself, I think now's the time to do so. I really encourage you guys to throw your support behind Tom because he's making some really awesome pedals and he's a cool guy to boot. But until the next time we see each other, I would love to know what you thought of the Red Spiral Overdrive. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments section below and make sure you're subscribed. Click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications by ringing that bell so you never miss any of the content that's coming up. But if you'd like to see any of those videos before anyone else in the world, as well as get some access to other bonuses and perks, Patreon is the thing to do. So go to the link below in the description to find the link for that, and you can join our little Patreon family. Until next time, my friends, I'm SeanPierceJohnson, wishing you all out there great tone and happy stomping. Cheers, friends.